the book of Acts chapter 1, nous allons considérer le verset 8 seulement à la gloire de Dieu. Et nous, Mother Fodari est capable de translate pour quelques mots comprendre. So they will be able to comprehend, understand the word of God. Je vais solfier le verset 8 à la gloire de Dieu. Actes des Apôtres, chapitre 1er. Mais vous recevrez une puissance, le Saint-Esprit survenant sur vous, et vous serez mes témoins à Jérusalem, dans toute la Judée, dans la Samarie, et jusqu'aux extrémités de la terre.
Acts chapter 1 verse 8. But the Holy Spirit will come upon you and give you power. Then you will tell everyone about me in Jerusalem, in all Judea, in Samaria, and everywhere in the world. Amen.
Merci, que bon Dieu ait béni cette portion d'écriture pour l'éducation. Bien écouté chacun.
God bless all the lecture we just read for the blessing of the soul of
Si j'ai
everyone.
noté mon topic matin,
Our subject this morning,
bon Dieu te promet la bouée Saint-Esprit.
God promised He would send the Holy Spirit.
Bon Dieu te promet la bouée Saint-Esprit.
God promised the Holy Spirit.
Dans le livre Actes des Apôtres,
In the book of Acts,
et c'est un livre historique lié.
it is a historical book.
Et l'auteur livre la matin,
And this author of this book
et c'est Dr. Luc.
is the Dr. Luke.
Le mot Luc ici,
The word Luke here,
sorti dans latin,
it comes from Latin,
Lucanus,
meaning Lucanus,
qui veut dire bien-aimé.
meaning brethren.
La Bible fait une connaît matin,
The Bible lets us know
et Dr. Luc lui-même,
that Dr.
un
Luke,
médecin qu'il
he
était,
was a doctor.
appel qu'il recevra,
In his
pour
calling,
capable de servir mon
so he
Dieu,
could serve
pour
God,
servir fidèlement.
to serve Him faithfully.
Et nous regardons dans Actes des Apôtres,
And we see here in the book of
c'est
Acts,
le deuxième livre apôtre là, Luc écrit.
we see this is the second book that Luke wrote.
Il écrit le premier livre là,
He wrote the first book,
c'était Luc qu'il
it
était.
was Luke.
C'était un grand médecin.
He was a great doctor.
Il laissait bureau lit.
He left his
Il laissait
office,
toute
he
bagaille
left all
pour
behind
capable de servir mon
so
Dieu.
he could serve
Et
God.
c'est ça qu'elle dit longtemps.
And this is what it
Tout
was
service
from
qui a
before him.
accepté le Seigneur, yo,
All the servants of
ils ont
God,
quitté toute bagaille en
they
arrière.
left all
Et
behind.
puis ils ont consacré avec
And
Dieu.
they consecrated their life to
Pour
God
servir mon
so
Dieu.
they can serve God.
La Bible fait une connaît matin.
The Bible lets us know
On
this
a
morning.
regardé l'église primitive là.
We look at the first
Le
church.
tableau de cette église
We
là.
see the board of this church.
Comment Dieu t'a servi avec eux.
How God used them.
On a regardé dans le livre que les autres lisent.
In the book we just read,
Après, on a regardé Dr. Luc.
we see Dr. Luke.
Il a adressé cette
He
missive.
addresses this epistle.
Il a adressé ça
He addresses this letter
avec Théophile.
to Theophile.
Et Théophile lui-même,
And Theophilus,
qui veut dire love of God.
meaning the love of God.
Il a regardé Théophile matin.
And we see Theophilus,
Il écrit tous les livres
he wrote these two books
avec Théophile.
to
En
Theophilus
tant que chrétien.
as Christian.
Et Théophile était pour le voir.
And Theophilus had a
Pour
work
recevoir Alexayo.
to receive these
Pour
letters
transmettre yo.
and to transmit
Pas de
them,
transmettre yo.
to transmit them,
Pour le capable d'enseigner.
to teach,
Parce que c'est très important.
because it's very
Pour le capable
important
d'être dans l'enseignement.
to stay in
Pour
study,
être dans la formation.
to stay in
Pour être
formation,
dans l'instruction.
stay in
Et
instruction.
c'est ça qui fait l'église à
And
grandir.
that is what will
C'est
make
ça
the
qui
church
fait nous
grow.
évoluer.
This is what will make the
Parce que
church
l'église
evolve.
primitive là,
Because the first
il
church,
était dans l'enseignement des
they stay
apôtres.
in the teachings of the
Parce que
apostles.
Dieu c'est le premier éducateur.
Because God is the
Il
first
est
teacher.
l'auteur de la connaissance.
He is the author of all
L'auteur
knowledge,
de toute science.
the author of all
Et toute science
sciences.
appartient à
And
lui-même.
all sciences belongs to
Et
Him.
tout le monde que Dieu a appelé,
And all who God's
Dieu
called,
toujours formé.
He always trains them.
Dieu fait
He always make of them
avant qu'elle le voyait.
before He sends them.
On a regardé dans le livre ce matin.
And we see in this book
Le
this
livre
morning,
Actes des apôtres là.
the book of Acts,
Là, il est Gonton Apostolos.
meaning again to the
Les
apostles,
œuvres des
the
apôtres.
Acts of the
Comment
apostles,
apôtre de travail.
how they work, we'll see.
Yon apôtre premièrement.
An apostle, first of all,
Avant qu'il y ait apôtre là.
before they become
Il est
apostles,
un disciple.
they become a disciple,
Matétès.
meaning Matitas,
Matétoi est le pluriel.
or Matitoi in
Il est
plural,
appelé de Dieu.
meaning the call of
Que Dieu
God,
appelé d'abord.
that God
Pour
called
capable former.
to train,
Pour le bal instruction.
to give instruction.
Regardez parmi les 12
And we
apôtres.
see in the midst of the 12
Jésus te relève.
that Jesus
Ils
called.
te laissé activité.
They left their
Et
activities
ils sont d'accord d'abord.
and They agreed first of all. They admitted. They consented. They left all behind. They abandoned everything. They let go them. They give themselves as slaves. So God can use them. When we see the acts of the apostles, and that is where they are first church, the authentic church. We have a promise. We see Jesus first of all. He spent 3.5 years teaching these men, teaching the apostle Peter. When we see Peter, he was converted, but he had a weakness in his life. And every one of us this morning, we do have a weakness in our lives that stops us from going forward. Every one of us, we have a weakness. And if heaven this morning will open your eyes, you will see and show you your weakness that's stopping you from growing and progressing in the gospel. The apostle writes, he writes this letter to Theophilus. And we see God first of all. He did not confirm his word to any type of people. The word of God is God himself. We see first of all in 1 Peter verse 21, it's by the unction of the Holy Spirit that men can speak from God, because the word of God is power, the power of God itself, the authority of God itself, the ability of God, the science of God, the wisdom of God, the mind of God, the power of God. Transform man, because man is made, man is created by the word. Nothing can change the word. Nothing can change humanity. Only the word. That's why man is in this state. They left the word. They have left the word. They have left the word. They have abandoned the word. And that's why today man is in this state. The Bible is very clear. Where the apostle just spoke. We see Luke. He was a companion of Paul. We don't know who's your companion. Who is your companion? Every Christian should have a companion. When you're weak, when times you when times of persecution, your time of in the time of affliction, the times that you need a helping someone who knows God, someone who has the fear of God, one who has the fear of God, one who is empowered by God, one who has the authority of God, one who is serving God, one who will release himself to pray, so you don't fall in certain temptation. That's why the Bible is saying, he said to Theophilus in his first letter, you see where he's announcing, he said Jesus started, he started teaching in the beginning. When we talk about teaching, we see there's people that need to learn. In church today, they're dead. The church is weak because no one is truly learning. That's why the first church, they were strong. They were edified. They had grace. The presence of God, the glory of God was with them because they abided in his word. The word of God occupied them. The word of them caught them. The word of God, they stayed under the power of the word, under the influence of the word. The power of God, the word of God filled them. They admired the word. They respected the word. They appreciated la parole. They vivent par la parole. They pratiquent la parole. Tout ça que tu as fait dans cette parole-là, everything they did was by the word. Because they had power in their midst. They had unity in their midst. In their harmonie, harmony in their midst, grace in their midst, wonders in their midst, unction in their midst, miracles in their midst, wonders in their midst. The Bible is very clear.
Il parlait au commencement.
He talks of the beginning.
Quand Dieu a commencé à enseigner.
Where they started to teach.
Merveille que Jésus a fait.
The wonders of Jesus.
C'est Jésus en tant que maître.
Because Jesus as master.
Il n'est pas seulement Jésus le Fils de l'homme.
He's not only Jesus the Son of Man.
Mais il est Dieu lui-même.
But he is God himself.
Il humanisé.
He has come and made himself human in humility so he can find human in the state, the broad state that we were in. That's why he came. He taught. A church without teaching is a lost church. That's why the evangelical church is lost. Everyone is lost because of no teaching. Lack of teaching. There's no foundation. There's no structure. We can't resist temptation because we have no foundation. To have foundation, you need to know the word. To know the word, you need to love the word. Some people, they hate the word. A lot of us are here lost. We do things without the word. All we do, we need to do it with the word. With the word. We cannot lose with your appreciation. We will have victory with the word. That is why God gave us His word. That's why He gave us His word. Do you love the word of God? Do you love the word? Do you appreciate the word? Do you give it value? Do you respect it? Do you walk with the word? What do you do with the word? Do you mistreat the word? Do you despise the word? Do you love the word? Do you practice the word? Do you sleep with the word? Do you wake up with the word? Do you go out with the word? Do you come back in with the word? With the word.
Nous la promesse de Dieu.
This is the promise of God.
C'est oui et amen.
It's yes and amen.
Dieu pas jamais fait promesse.
God never makes a promise and not keep His promise. A lot of us here, we made promises with our children. We break those promises. With our friends, we break those promises. Especially when someone were in Haiti. We want to come to the States. The friend gave you a favor. But once you got here, you forgot them. You're a liar. But God this morning, He is not a man to lie. What He says with His mouth, His hand will accomplish it. God always keeps His word. He never lets the word go. No matter the circumstances. Even though we let God go, in our circumstances, we let God go this morning. That's why Jesus came to redeem the world in the state that you are in. If you sit here this morning and you are redeemed, there's a blood that was shed. There was a sacrifice. There was a letting go that was done because you were slave with the devil. He had wrinkled you, but now He has redeemed you. We are talking this morning in the book of Acts, where we see the teaching of Jesus, a teaching to change. If you want a good life, you need to go to school to have a 2-year to get paid so you can live in a better place, so you could drive a better car, to eat better, to spend a couple of minutes, else you will be asking for charity. But the Bible is the direction. It's a divine direction. It's a direction for men. Because men are fragile. Right after the fall of men, the fall of men became fragile. Without God, man is fragile. Without God, men are nothing. No matter the reputation, no matter your philosophy, without God, you are nothing. Because God is the author of all. God governs. God controls. God, Satan is under the control of God. That's why God resurrected the church. That's why the Bible says the promise of the Holy Spirit that would come. That's where the church will be founded. The first church will be founded by power with the grace of God.
Amen. That's
why the Bible tells us in Luke,
en tant qu'historien,
as a historian,
en tant que docteur,
as a doctor,
il a abandonné
he has abandoned
en bonne profession
his profession
pour le casser du bon Dieu.
so he can serve God.
Mais monde qui a abandonné au bagage,
No one who
quel que soit
left
son
behind
gain,
what you possess,
vous dites bon 100 fois de plus.
God will give you 100 times of what you have
En plus,
possessed.
nous pouvons comprendre bon Dieu
A lot
maintenant.
of us have not
Tout ça
understood God.
comprendre bon Dieu
You
ça.
understood
Le
this God,
sacrifice qu'on a fait pour lui.
the sacrifices you would have
Quand
done
on
for him.
regarde matin,
And when we see this morning,
dans le livre là,
in this book,
il fait nous connaître Jésus-Christ
we
mort.
see Jesus died.
Il est ressuscité.
He was
Il y a
resurrected.
victoire sur la mort.
Victory
Le
over
sacrifice
death.
de victoire matin.
That's why we have
Ça
victory
va
this
finir
morning.
avec nous.
Death would have been
La
finished with
victoire
us.
Jésus a.
But because of
Il a
the victory
pâché
of
à
God,
nous-mêmes.
He gave it
Et vous
to
ne
us.
devez pas nos pouvoirs.
He gave us
Vous ne devez
power,
pas nos autorités.
He gave us authority.
Pour nous capables de vivre
So
d'abord.
we could live.
Et on vit victorieuse.
a victorious life.
Le Jésus finit ressuscité.
When Jesus was
Il
resurrected,
passe 40 jours.
he spent 40 days
La enseigné disciples.
teaching the disciples
Et
again.
c'est là le problème.
That is where the
C'est
problem
enseignement
is.
ça.
This is teaching
Qui va ouvrir l'église là.
will open the
C'est
church,
enseignement ça.
This teaching
Qui va aider les disciples.
help these
Opérer
disciples
des miracles.
operate in miracles.
Passé.
Wherever they go.
Puissance va l'accompagner.
The power will accompany
Malade
them.
va le guérir.
The sick will be healed.
Avec toi
The
louer.
blind will see.
Ouate va le marcher.
The lame will walk.
Mourir va le
The
ressusciter.
dead will be raised.
Satan va le craser.
The enemy shall be
L'autre
crushed.
va le guérir malade.
Their shadows will
Et
heal the
pourquoi
sick.
ça n'a pas le parler au
And
matin?
this is the power we're talking about this
Pour nous
morning.
matin à tout.
It is for us
Pas
as well.
seulement pour les apôtres.
Not only for the
Ils ont
disciples.
encore de la tombe.
They are now in the
Mais
tomb.
nous qui sommes vivants.
But we who are
C'est avec nous qu'on va
alive,
parler matin.
it's for us this morning.
Chacun de nous matin.
Every one of
Mais
us
expérimenter ce même
needs
pouvoir.
to experience this
Même
power,
autorité.
the same authority,
Marcher sous des moyens.
so we can walk on
Est-ce qu'on prend
demons.
pouvoir ça matin?
Have you taken this power?
En plus là, nous la gueule.
A lot of us has let it go,
Matin.
but you need to hold on to it.
Nous avons enseignement qui a changé le monde.
We see teaching can
C'est
change
enseignement qui a
people.
changé Pierre.
The teaching
Pierre,
has
son homme
changed
c'est
Peter.
brutal en pile.
He was very
En pile,
brutal.
on dit au convertir.
A lot of people say they are converted, but they're very
La vie n'a
brutal.
pas changé.
Their lives are not
Comportement
changed.
n'a pas changé.
The ways are not
Yo
changed.
get tout dans manche.
They still have
Yo get des
holes.
fils. Là, vous priez aux faibles.
They have vices and they're weak when they pray.
Acceptez le Seigneur.
But when you accept Christ,
Bon d'accord matin.
you have to agree this
Pour
morning
quitter bamboche.
to leave all the
Quitter la
bosses,
chair.
leave your flesh
Pas qu'à
behind. You
expérimenter.
will not experiment
On n'a pas le matin.
this type of power that we're speaking of.
Ils appellent nous ouais matin.
That's why we see this
Dans
morning.
Actes de l'Apôtre,
In Acts chapter 5,
verset 32.
verse 32.
Monde qui recevoir cet esprit.
Those who receive the
C'est monde qui
power,
obéit à la parole de Dieu.
it's those who obey God's word.
Obéit, mais tout submit.
Obey meaning to submit.
C'est lorsqu'on d'accord la parole.
It's when you agree with the
Pour
word.
accepter la
You have
parole.
accepted the word.
Lorsque sur la parole obéit avec elle.
When you obey the word,
Marcher en bas la parole.
you walk under the
Pour
word.
recevoir
Then you will
le
receive
Saint-Esprit.
the Holy Spirit.
Et c'est ça que je comprends matin.
That's why we understand this
Si vous
morning.
allez adorer,
A lot of people, they go and worship,
pourquoi dans l'église Christ là?
but they are not in the church of Christ.
L'église c'est monde qui quitte le péché.
Church is who has left
Qui
sin,
possède avec Christ là.
who is one with Christ.
Parce que l'apôtre l'a dit, apôtre Jean.
Because the apostle John said
Non, 1 Pierre, non, 1 Jean 2,
in 1 John chapter 2,
verset 6.
verses 6,
Lorsque nous faisons celle avec mon Dieu,
when you are one with
pour
God,
nous faisons celle avec mon Dieu,
to be one with
c'est
God,
par la parole de Dieu.
it's by his word,
Dans la parole de Dieu,
in the word of God,
étudier la parole,
to study the word of God,
manger la parole,
to eat the word of God,
absorber la
to
parole,
observe the word of God,
savourer la parole,
and savor the word of
d'accord
God,
la parole.
and agree with the word of
Et puis en
God.
même temps,
And at the same time,
Dieu habite dans vous.
God lives
Là,
in
mon
you.
Dieu habite dans
And
vous.
when God lives in
Pour
you,
vivre pour Christ là.
you will live like
Même
Christ,
Jean Jésus te vive là.
just like Christ
Pour
lived.
qu'on passe des démons par la camper.
Wherever you go,
Voilà, qu'il faut le guérir d'abord.
the disease sick will be healed because you have authority. You have power now.
Puissance.
You have power
Tout démon matin.
over all demons.
Combien de monde qui vient dans la parole?
How many of us say the
Combien de monde qui
word?
dans l'enseignement par semaine?
How many of us in teachings during the week?
C'est ça qu'on a un protestant rabbi.
That's why we have raincoat Protestants.
Qui va ici dans rien.
They are worth nothing.
Là, nous réunis là le matin.
When they come here Sunday morning,
Ils prennent nous 7 chants.
it takes them 7 songs
77 chants.
or 77 songs
Pour nous carrer nous.
so they could come up.
Nous avons une grosse machine grammatique. On continue.
To continue.
La Bible claire matin.
The Bible is clear.
Nous avons jusqu'au jour de enlever Jésus-Christ.
We see until the day Jesus
Et dans le
was
ciel là.
raised to heaven,
D'abord Jésus d'abord.
we see Jesus first
Le
of all.
tabac l'ordre.
He gave orders.
Lorsqu'on parle de ordre,
when we talk of order,
on parle de commandement.
we talk of command.
Ordre de Dieu.
The command orders of
La
God.
loi de Dieu.
The laws of God.
La loi de l'évangile.
The laws of the gospel.
L'autorité de Dieu.
The authority of
Les
God.
principes de Dieu.
The principles
Les
of God.
commandements de Dieu.
The commands of
La
God.
sainte écriture.
The holy
La
scriptures.
parole révélée.
The revealed word.
Révélée à nous.
Revealed to men.
La nourriture spirituelle.
The spiritual nourishment
Alimentation.
to grow us.
Qui va aider nous.
To help us.
Aider corps.
To help our bodies.
Aider nos
To help our soul.
Aider l'esprit.
To help our spirits.
Aider mains.
It help the
Parce que
hand.
lorsque nous parlons de la parole,
But when you don't have the
main
word,
qu'à voler.
the hand can
Lorsque nous parlons de la
steal.
parole,
When you don't have the word,
word.
you could go to the
La
ball.
parole.
When you're not in the word, the mouth can smoke. You could take a cigar. You could take drugs.
Notre corps pas fait pour ça.
Our bodies were
C'est
not
le
made for
temple
that.
qui se détruit.
It is the temple of the
L'esprit de Dieu
Spirit.
doit habiter
The
là-dedans.
Spirit of God needs to
Pour
abide
faire
in there.
travail bon Dieu.
So we could do the works
Pour
of God.
accomplir la grâce de Dieu.
To accomplish
Pour
the grace of
accomplir
God.
le travail de Dieu.
To accomplish the works of
Pour
God.
accomplir le dessein de Dieu.
To accomplish the designs of
Accomplir le plan
God.
de Dieu.
The plans of God.
Accomplir le programme
To
de Dieu.
accomplish the programs of
Accomplir
God.
la vision de Dieu.
To accomplish the
La
visions of
vision
God.
du royaume.
The visions
Le
of the
royaume
wisdom,
de
the
Dieu.
kingdom. The kingdom of
C'est
God.
ça que Jésus-Christ
That is why
il passé
Jesus,
40 jours.
he spent 40 days
40 nuits.
and 40
Il a
nights,
parlé de royaume.
and he was talking of the
royaume,
kingdom.
ça n'est que pas prêcher sous l'île.
The kingdom that these men do not preach to me. They do not talk of the kingdom. The kingdom of our
Matthieu
Father.
5, il parlait de l'île. Jésus montait sur montagne là.
In Matthew 5, he talks
Il dit même
about
on t'a hérité royaume.
He says those will inherit the
Matthieu 5,
kingdom.
8 là.
In Matthew chapter 5, verse 8, is those with pure hearts,
Mais innocente.
innocent
C'est
hands.
au Capoel.
They will see
Cap
it.
monter en haut.
They will go up.
Matthieu 7 dit.
In Matthew
C'est
7,
21.
verses
Et pas
21,
tout le monde qui a dit Seigneur.
but everyone who says,
il va
Lord,
dans le
Lord,
ciel là.
that will inherit the
C'est
kingdom
celui
of
qui fait
God.
volonté.
But it's those who do His will.
C'est un enseignement.
That's why he says, saying the
Enseignement qui a
teachings.
changé.
The teachings can change
Enseignement
you.
veut dire instruction.
The teachings mean
Faut
instruction.
obéir à la parole.
So you can obey the word of
L'instruction
God.
de Dieu.
The instructions of
Dans
God.
l'église primitive là.
You see in the first church,
Une autorité dans l'instruction.
they say in instruction,
3000.
they say the
Au jour de
3,000
la Pentecôte.
in the day of
On
Pentecost.
parle du royaume de Dieu.
When we talk of the kingdom
Le
of God,
royaume.
we talk of the
Le
kingdom,
Basileia le mot
meaning
grec.
the Basilean Greek.
Lui répéter.
It repeats,
Vous trouvez ça d'abord.
and you find this
152 fois.
50,
Dans les versets
152
d'abord,
times,
qu'elle parle du royaume non.
where he talks of his kingdom.
Est-ce qu'on a un royaume dans matin?
Are you in the kingdom?
Si on a un royaume dans, est-ce qu'on est d'accord pour marcher?
If you are in the kingdom, do you agree to walk?
Il parle l'autre d'abord.
He gives an order.
Ça Jésus parle l'autre là.
Jesus gave this order
Dans verset 2,
in verse 2,
le Saint-Esprit
that the Holy Spirit
aux apôtres,
to the disciples
c'est le qui choisit.
that he has
Il
chosen,
parle le Saint-Esprit.
he gave them his Holy
Avec
Spirit
apôtres,
to the
qu'elle
disciples
te choisit.
that he chose.
Gros travail qui doit faire.
There is a work that needs to be done.
Saint-Esprit,
So the Holy Spirit
car il était dans la vie.
could stay in your
En
life.
pile, non, non.
A lot of
Nous
us,
attristés cet esprit.
we have sad and grieved the Holy
Apôtre Paul
Spirit.
dit,
The Apostle
dans
Paul
1
said
Thessaloniciens,
in 2 Thessalonians,
attristés cet
do
esprit.
not grieve the
C'est
Holy Spirit.
lui-même d'abord.
It is the Holy
Pour
Spirit
ressusciter, non.
that will
Et
resurrect
là, nous va
us
mourir.
when we die.
Lorsqu'il est cet esprit en dedans,
When you have the Holy Spirit
pour
in
qu'il y ait
you,
bon cœur.
you have a good heart.
Lorsqu'il est cet esprit en
When you have
dedans,
the Holy
pour
Spirit
qu'il y ait
in you,
humilité.
you have humility.
Lorsqu'il est cet esprit qui a guidé,
When you have the Holy
pour
Spirit
pas haïr
guiding
le
you,
monde.
you don't hate
Lorsqu'il est
people.
cet esprit en dedans,
When you have the Holy
pour
Spirit
pas
in
qu'à mal élevé.
you, you can't be
Sans
rude.
mal élevé,
When you're rude,
sans radis,
when you're
il
evil,
saute en haut. Et pour ça, cet esprit a bail.
that's why the Holy Spirit is given.
Travail.
So it can
Pour
work.
œuvrer dans la vie, comme un guide,
To work in
comme
your
un
life and
professeur,
guide you as
comme
a
un
teacher,
tuteur,
as a
comme un
tutor,
enseignant,
as a
cap
teacher,
enseigneur,
to teach
cap
you,
diriger,
direct
cap
you,
gouverner,
to govern
cap
you,
bonne direction,
to give you
cap
direction,
orienter,
to orient
cap
you,
travailler avec,
to work
cap
with you,
fortifier,
to
cap
fortify you,
encourager,
to
cap
encourage you,
persuader,
persuade you,
retirer faiblesse.
and to take all the weakness from you. That is why the Holy Spirit is given to you.
Le Saint-Esprit d'abord,
The Holy Spirit, first of all,
c'est une personne.
is a person,
La troisième
the
personne
third person
de la Trinité.
of the Trinity,
Une personne invisible.
an invisible
Qui
person,
a une puissance la Kaili.
and he has power.
L'homme péché,
When you sin, the Holy Spirit knows. And that's why in the book of Acts, chapter 5, Ananias and Sapphira, they sinned at their house. There weren't anyone there. Apostle Peter wasn't there. Apostle Paul wasn't there. But the Holy Spirit was there. And the same Holy Spirit from their house, he accompanied them. And he brought them to the church. And when they got to the door of the church, the apostle questioned them to this couple. He asked Ananias, is it by this price that you sold this land? 3 times. And he said, yes. Certainly. And Peter was filled by the Holy Spirit. Filled by the Holy Spirit. That is why the Holy Spirit is there. To fill you this morning. To fill every one of us. Do you agree this morning? Do you agree this morning? It is an obligation. So you can obey. You need to obey the word of God. The commands of God. Receive this power. This authority. The apostle said, you don't lie, you're not lying to a man, but you're lying to God, because the Holy Spirit is God. He fell flat to the floor and breathed his last breath. And the same event, the same tragedy, it would continue now in the church. It would be good. But probably there will be 2 people left. Because all will be dead at the entrance of the door. Because all of us have lied to God. We have tried, we have tricked God. In our perseverance. In our lives. In our money. In our ways. In our dressing. In our conversations. In our lives. It makes us doubt God. We say he doesn't exist. Some people ask for death. They have sinned against the Creator. And that's why today there's a lot of preachers. They do not talk of this person. Because if he's in the church, no matter what you do, while you do that act, we don't have one, doesn't have to be there. But the Holy Spirit, he will bring it here. All your file is open. All your file is open. All your files are open. Because the word of God is open. When the word of God is open, your document is also open. Your file is clear before God. Later we will see. Sapphira, the wife came. The wife of Ananias. She lied as well. At home, some people, they're married. They have the same language. If you don't see the wife, you see the husband. If you don't see the husband, you see the wife. What the wife says, that's what the same thing the husband says. No matter what one will do, you need to do it for the glory of God. If the word is alive, well, you are dead spiritually. A lot of us, we have tricked us and deceived ourselves. We have a lot of things under, and that's why we're blocked. And the Bible is clear. He has sent his Holy Spirit. And it's this Holy Spirit he gave to those he chose. That is why this morning we see problems throughout the world. Because the true Holy Spirit, it's not what's being manifested. There's a lot of seduction in the midst of the church. They're putting people naked so they can do miracles. There's a group, African group of 300. The pastor ordained them to eat grass. Some people he sent them to the sea. Men and women. We need to understand. That's why we see clearly. He wrote this letter to Theophilus. And after he suffered, He went alive. You need to suffer. Suffer for the good cause. Suffer for justice. Suffer for righteousness. Suffer for truth. Not suffer for lies. You're in the presence of God. Suffer for God. Suffer in the world. Because suffering will be over. Men are so evil. That's why this morning, the only hope we have is the kingdom of God. The things we see, things of earth, they make us cry. They make our blood pressures go up. But they do not give us peace. This is not what we talk about. When we talk about the kingdom of God, there's peace, there is joy, there's healing, there's victory, there's happy heart, rejoicing heart. Sometimes we have food, but we cannot eat it. The heart is tight because we're living in the midst of evil. But there's a day that will come. We will be finished with suffering. We will be finished with affliction. Demons will be over because we will be totally in the presence of God. When Jesus was finished suffering, before he went up to heaven, he stayed behind and taught his disciples how they should live, how they will direct the church. And we see Peter this morning, who was in the midst of the disciples. Peter walked with Jesus, but Peter was not totally converted. A lot of us this morning, we don't know what's serious. Some people right now while we're preaching, they're far. A lot of us this morning, there's chains that tie us up. There's ropes that tie us. The flesh, ropes of the flesh. But in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the shed blood of Jesus, the word of God has power to break all the chains and all iron and all evil spirits that ties you, and be free to walk with God. It was never easy for the first church. Some of them sleep in the woods. A lot of the Christians, dogs ate them, wild dogs. We see the greatest criminal. He burned the Christians. They lit them on fire. Pregnant women about to give birth. And they're right under the fire. And they were singing, what a glory to walk with Christ. Do you believe this? In your tribulation, what a glory to walk with Christ. When no one knows you, when no one sees you, what a glory to walk with Christ. When life is hard, when darkness is around about, what a glory to walk with Christ. When Jesus chooses you, you suffer. In those sufferings, you will know God. In those sufferings, you will be fortified. In those sufferings, you will have maturity. In those sufferings, you will have the power of God. In those sufferings, you will evolve. In those sufferings, you will grow. In those sufferings, you will have peace in them.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
That's why the apostle speaks. He speaks clearly. Where we this morning, he sends his Holy Spirit. He says, stay in Jerusalem. This is an order. It is a command. Stay in God this morning. We're not saying to stay in this church. We're not saying to stay in a local church. But we're saying to stay in God. Stay in God this morning. When you do not stay in God, you lose so many stuff. You waste. You waste your life. You waste your future. You waste your future. Because it's in God that you have a future. It's in God you will have a future. When you give your life over to God, you need to work. He works your life. He changes your attitude. He changes your character. Those people who humiliate you, they will walk low before you. They won't be able to look at you. Because God can raise you. He can change the circumstances. You are the one who limits God with your doubts. But God cannot be limited. God cannot be limited. Right now, instantaneously. Right now, this moment as we preach, God can change your circumstances. He can change your problem. He can resolve your problem. This is the God we talk about.
Amen.
He can break your chains and deliver you. He can deliver you by the power of His word. Because God is real. He is in our midst. He is present. He has come this morning to liberate us this morning, to grow us, to evolve us, to receive the authority of God.
Amen.
He says, stay in Jerusalem. I will send something to you. Some people, if we give something if we possess.
If I were rich this morning, maybe I would give everyone $1,000, maybe $1 million.
Some people, they have a $2,000 problem. Some people, they only have a $200 problem. Some people, they only want shopping. Some people, they don't even care about life. But some people, if you give them 10,000,
next week,
in the next week you won't find anything in their home. Because they let the money control them. That's why sometimes when we're in church, we don't concentrate. We're not focused. We don't change. We let the things of this world take over. But the Bible tells us, seek first of all the kingdom of God, and everything else will follow. What have we done? We go out to the streets. No, we open ourselves. He said you will receive something. It's the gift of the Holy Spirit. He's talking about the Holy Spirit. The person of the Holy Spirit. You will receive it. But to receive it, there's a condition. Stay in Jerusalem. Stay in Jerusalem. This is the center of the Lord Jesus Christ. This morning, to receive the Holy Spirit, to receive the Holy Spirit, but you can't handle it because you have grieved it. You kick it out. Your mouth. Your action kicks him out. Your attitudes kicks him out. Your ways have kicked him out. The pins that you signed, you kick him out. The way you drive, your wheels kick him out. You will receive it. The gift of the Holy Spirit. When you have received it, you will testify of me. You will be my ambassador. You will be you will proclaim this message. You will foretell this message and preach it and teach it. Give it to everyone. Do not hide it. Do not compromise with it. There's things we go into, it's not for you. When you're Christian, you're a different person. You're called to serve God. You cannot be in the things of the world. Let the world live. Be a model. Be a model, not modern. Don't live as the world. The world is in fornication. You Christians are in fornication. We are called of God. The elects of God. The temple of God. The housing of God. So God can use us. He said you will receive the Holy Spirit. You will testify in Jerusalem, where you live, where your neighbors, a lot of us here, if they go and preach, they could shoot them probably, kick them. They would probably let dogs go behind of them. Because they know your ways. They know your problems. They know your attitude, your ways. They know what you do. They know your actions. They know how you live. They know your game. You know when you're sleeping.
Il a recevoir puissance là.
Said you will receive power.
Cet esprit a venu sur nous.
The Holy Spirit will come.
Et cette puissance ça n'a pas le matin.
And this is the power we're
Chacun
talking
de nous
about.
besoin matin.
Every one of us
Pour nous
needs
recevoir.
to receive
Et
it.
l'on recevoir cet esprit.
But when you have received
Il
the
faut
Holy
quitter le
Spirit,
péché.
and you have left sin.
Je vois qu'on est.
John lets us
L'on
know
recevoir cette
when you
semence.
receive the seed,
La semence de l'évangile.
the seed of the Holy Spirit, the gospel,
Semence n'a pas le matin.
the seed.
Américains traduisent dans l'autre gens.
The Americans have preached it a different
Ils
way.
parlent de l'argent.
They talk of money,
Mais pas l'argent.
but it's not money.
C'est la parole de Dieu.
It is the word of God,
L'autorité de Dieu.
the authority of
Mais
God.
pour que l'argent, pour que la parole, que tout bagaille.
Once you have the word of God, you
Il
have
a fini
all.
après.
The money will come after,
Il n'a pas reçu la puissance là.
but you will receive the power.
La vie est sur nous.
It will come upon you.
Chacun de nous là.
And every one of
Les
us,
jours qu'on accepte le
the
Seigneur.
day you accept
Pour
Christ,
recevoir les dons de l'esprit.
you have received the Holy
Mais
Spirit.
qu'est-ce qu'on va faire?
But what have you done?
Parce que s'il travaille dans où?
If it works in you,
Tout le monde voit ça.
everyone needs to see it.
Faut qu'à chanter.
You need to be able to sing.
Pour pas être dans l'évangile, pas
You
chanter.
can't be 30 years in the church and cannot sing.
Faut apprendre la Sainte-Seine.
You should be able to take communion.
Faut aller évangéliser.
You should be able to evangelize.
Faut aller dans meeting, faut aller
You
dans
should
réunion
be
prière.
in the meeting of prayer.
Faut aller dans l'étude biblique.
You should be in Bible studies.
Faut aller diriger au service.
You should be able to direct a service.
Faut gaspiller ton évangile là.
But you waste your time in the gospel.
Pas un grand rien du tout.
You do nothing.
Bon, si vous partez matin,
But if you go this morning,
les mains vides,
if you die empty-handed, you will
après, vous allez
leave.
rencontrer.
Who will you meet?
Vous quittez toute bagaille derrière.
You will leave all behind.
Closet la mettre plein.
The closet may be full.
On met fait finir ton là.
You could finish right, finish shopping.
Il coûte $600.
And it cost you $500
Il coûte $1000.
or $1,000.
On met fait finir ton machine.
You could probably first just finish buying a car.
Il coûte $60,000.
And it cost you probably $60,000.
Vous gardez un modèle.
And you drove it
Et pour finir mourir,
and you died.
tout le monde peut conduire.
Everyone now is afraid to even drive
Je
it.
connais un bout là-dedans.
They might think that your zombie is in there.
Ça va
Your
être,
ghost.
il va être dans les matins.
It's worth nothing.
Il y a des gens qui peuvent mettre là.
Some people may be afraid to put the clothes on.
Et là, il dormit avec.
When they go sleep with it,
Pour moi, on va venir dormir avec.
you might be able to come, your ghost might be able to come.
Nous pas un matin, non?
We are nothing this
Et
morning.
qui souffle là, oui?
It's just our little breath.
Là, il y a ici un quand elle parle.
The Haitian
Il passe
talks
des
and talks,
popcorn, il y a bon qui n'a pas couru.
brags.
Il fait plan. Mais qui aime tout le monde qui vient dernier matin.
But the person with the last word,
C'est le ciel qui gagne.
it's God.
La vie nous nomme le ciel matin.
Our lives are in the
Et
hands
si vous
of
pouvez
God.
assurer au bal dans le ciel matin.
But if you're not assured you're going to heaven,
Fais ça ce matin même.
do this
Pour nous
morning.
assurer matin.
So you could be assured
Là, nous mourir bien aimé.
when you
Non pas
die,
seulement enterré, non.
you won't be only
Mais pour
buried,
nous l'esprit, non.
but your soul and your
La
spirit
présence de Dieu.
could go to the presence of
La
God.
Bible dit matin.
The Bible tells us this
Même
morning,
si tu as gagné le monde entier.
even if you possess the whole world,
Mais dis non, non.
you lose your soul,
Mais ça va être non.
it will worth you nothing.
Nous pas bien encore.
We have no more time.
Après la mort, pas la vie.
After death, there's no more life.
Il y a des gens qui disent qu'il y a temps.
Some people say they have time.
Mon partenaire t'a prêché et puis il est à l'hôpital.
Some people, there was a guy who preached and went to the
Ils
hospital.
ont vieux magie, sur le qu'on a ici après magie.
They practice
Puis
magic.
fois ils sont rap moi ici ou docteur pas. Les voyez ici on fait tout exemple, radiographie toute bataille yo fait, ou pas rien, on met connaît haïtien papa. Comprenez? Et bien qui aime do. L'arrivé à l'hôpital là.
When he got to the hospital,
Il m'a tourner m'a tourner encore.
he said he would return.
On dit à mesdames sous me pocher l'évangile encore.
He said God would put him back on his feet
Il
to
a
preach.
tout encore.
He did not turn back.
Jour pour là,
Your day,
moment favorable là.
your favorable
C'est
moment,
maintenant même.
it's right now.
Le moment même.
This moment,
Pendant qu'on là.
while you're here.
Pas vrai pour demain.
Don't leave
Pas
for
attendre
tomorrow.
demain.
Don't wait for
Pas comme
tomorrow.
ça de n'importe. Parce que futur nous matin.
Because you do not know your
C'est
future.
dans mes bon Dieu qui est matin.
It's in God's hands.
Je dis que bon Dieu bénisse nous matin.
May God bless
Je
you.
dis que bon Dieu fortifie au matin.
May God
Que bon
fortify.
Dieu ouvre les yeux au matin.
May God open
Que
your
bon Dieu
eyes.
console au matin.
May God console
Qu'elle
you.
réconforte au matin.
May God comfort you.
Faut comprendre la parole.
May you
Faut
understand the
suspendre
word
gaspiller vie.
and stop wasting your life
Employer talent matin.
and
Employer ton matin.
work with your talent
Pour travailler pour le Seigneur.
and work with your time.
Bon Dieu créé non.
God has created
Pour nous
us
servir là.
to serve Him.
En même temps, nous nous manger.
At the same time, He gave us
Nous pas
money,
abandonner mon
food,
Dieu pour manger.
but you cannot
Pas
abandon
abandonner
Him
pour
for food.
plaisir.
Do not abandon Him
Parce
for
que
pleasure,
après dans cela,
because after the dance,
ton bois qu'on nous.
you never know.
C'est dans le maïs. N'arrive le boulot. Que bon Dieu bénisse.
Amen. 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 Amen.